The kind of work we do is really challenging because it's not direct service and it's not something everyone understands. We're instead kind of working at the 50,000 foot level to try to leverage resources, work more efficiently, and try to serve more youth as a result. When there are 80,000 youth in Nebraska living in poverty, and we're only serving 15,000 of those statewide, then we need to do something drastic to ramp up our efforts. Mentoring is one of the most cost-effective prevention and intervention strategies that you can find.
The youth in our community are bursting with potential, and I'm talking about all our youth, not in any one zip code or another. They are all so full of promise, and sometimes a mentor is what you need to help awaken that within a youth.
Mentoring is one of those preventive pieces where a kid can stay out of idle situations. A kid can be exposed to other alternatives other than bad alternatives. What I think is that mentoring is preventive being up front that hopefully prevents a kid from being in a situation that may have them get on the wrong side of the law.
We recruit year-round, but there's a special emphasis and energy during the recruitment campaign. We benefit from the PR and the marketing that they do during that time that we could not afford to do on our own.
Every single new volunteer that we get needs to go through a background check. So by having that cost taken care of, we're able to spend money in other ways.
I think that we have such a giving community in Omaha, like no other. We have a very caring, compassionate community. And I feel like the corporate community is really engaged in mentoring because they see the economic benefits, they see the benefits for our community, but it also makes the mentor feel good. People that mentor, when they come back to work, they feel revitalized, they feel happy about it, and they know they've made a big difference in someone's life.
We need to be intentional about who we are serving, and we need to use data and evidence to make sure we are making a difference. It is through our demographic data that we realized that we had an urgent need to increase the number of foster youth being served, juvenile justice youth being served, and the need to serve more African American males that live in poverty.
MMP brings us the programs that have been vetted. MMP helps those programs to continue to build their capacity through research and testing and ongoing monitoring. We can then say that the programs we're investing in are a good use of our community care fund and our community dollars.
You can look at all the research and it's proven, but then the most telling experience is when you see it firsthand. The way that their eyes light up when they see someone come in and is connected with them, cares about them.
It's very important that mentoring organizations embrace an assessment like QMAP in order to demonstrate to the community that they are constantly engaged in determining how to make their program better.
We're stepping out and creating that relationship that research tells us that relationships with that positive adult actually have a bigger impact on that student's success than what we do during the school day.
Think about really validating what you do. The data aspect really raises the conversation. It lets you know what are best practices and how do we align to those things. So it gives you a measuring stick to know how effective you are, and that's really important.
I think national researchers care about YIM because it's proven effectiveness. It is allowing youth that may not have the opportunity to be in a traditional match an opportunity to have that lasting relationship and have that trusting, caring adult in their lives.
I think that youth-initiated mentoring will be a game changer not only locally but across the country, because a lot of our kids who we have tried to match with traditional mentors in the past have not been successful. We already have a success rate, and it really keys off of kids expressing an interest. So already this year we've matched 3 times as many kids with mentors as we had in the past 10 years.
It's not only about the demographics of who we're serving, but because there's such a large number of youth that need to be served, we need to be able to either expand the capacity of existing mentoring programs or launch new programs. And we've had some luck with that in the last year, and we're excited about some of the new mentoring programs that have either been started or in the pipeline to become members of MMP.
We've got young men that don't have role models in their lives. We've got young men, and young ladies too, that need an adult that can help provide advice, guidance, and support. Someone they trust. Someone that's developed a personal tie-in that's not doing it just because it's their job, they're doing it because they care. And that's what's happening with Midlands Mentoring.